Greetings viewers, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be doing a head-to-head tool test. We're going to run the Snap-on Flank Drive Plus wrenches against the Icon anti-slip wrenches. I'm going to test them with an old demonstration I used to use quite a bit on my Snap-on truck to show the gripping strength of these open ends and see how strong they are and will they grab and not slip on a bolt. So with that said, let's go over to the vise. We've got some M12 19mm headed bolts that are grade 8. We've got two 19mm wrenches here, and let's see who's going to slip, who's going to grip, and which wrench is the better wrench at the end of the day. All right guys, got a little prop set up here to test out the grip strength of the open end of our Flank Drive Plus Snap-on wrench versus the Icon anti-slip grip. We've got a M12 by 175 by 35 mil length bolt with a 19mm head. It is a grade 8 and zinc plated. So what we're going to do is grip the bolt with the open end and see if it's either going to slip, strip the bolt, or snap the head off. This was a popular demonstration I used to do quite a bit on my Snap-on truck to display the grip strength of the Flank Drive Plus wrenches. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get the wrenches on here and see how they perform. So we're going to be starting off with our Snap-on Flank Drive Plus wrench. And our bolt head has sheared. Or at least it felt like it sheared. Nearly sheared. Let's see if we can go ahead and break it the rest of the way off. It's basically twisted, but it has not popped yet. There it goes. So twisted the head right off of her. Let's put this to the side with the Snap-on wrench, and then we'll take a look at the bite marks in the bolt and the open end of the wrench, see if there's any damage to the wrench. All right, we're set back up with a brand new bolt, and we've got our Icon anti-slip grip wrench. Let's see how it performs. And it is chewing up the bolt and not turning it any further. Yeah, it's just rounding off the bolt now. See if we can get on another set of flats. And we got it. Took much more effort than the Snap-on. And we also had some slippage. And got the bolt ate up a little bit, but we got the head off. So we'll set these two aside and take a look at them in a minute. All right guys, one more brand new 19mm bolt installed. M12 bolt with 19mm head. Now we're going to try the anti-slip grip ratcheting icon. See how it fares in this test. Popped it right off. So now we'll take this, set it to the side to look at in a minute. All right guys, one last bolt. I'm going to try the regular Icon anti-slip grip combo wrench again. First time I tried this was off camera and it did the demonstration extremely well. Second time, as you just saw on camera, it wanted to round the bolt and not grip. So we're going to try this again. Not sure if I got just a bad angle on it or what the deal was, but see if we can get it to work a little better this time. Well, apparently the vise didn't have as good a bite as it needed. So let's try this one more time. Tighten that down a little better this time. There we go. That was a lot better. We didn't have any slipping this time and we broke it right off of there. On to the results. So first we're going to look at the Icon anti-slip grip. This is bolt number 1 that I sheared off camera. You can see the grip marks here on the corners. It's got some really big bite marks where that wrench grabbed in and grab those corners to turn that bolt out and snap the head off. We're going to look at, this is bolt number 2 with the anti-slip grip wrench. This is the one that I first showed on camera where it slipped and it bit the corners off here and here. Rounded off really well. Got some sharp pointy edges. Here is the side where I went back to grip onto. Big teeth marks again. Edges kind of bent over in a saw blade, very tiny saw blade type pattern. Then this is number 3, the one we just did last. More of a shiny flat spot there. Teeth mark not quite as prominent. Well, there's a little bit of it there, but we got some flat rounded over pieces on this side. So let's look and see the teeth on the Icon anti-slip grip wrench. See how it fared. Now, when we had the first on camera but second bolt that I did this demonstration with, we got some damage. And as you can see right there, these teeth are knocked off, rounded over. And you can see it rounded over the edge here, and the damage to the teeth right there on the corner. More prominent damage on this side, again rolling over the side. So this wrench was able to grip in and grab and hold with the open end strong enough to snap the head off of these grade 8 bolts at the cost of the teeth. These wrenches appear to be kind of soft. I'm not sure if it's something in the heat treating or what, but you clearly see that the grade 8 bolt damaged the ends of this wrench. Moving on from there, we'll go look at the anti-slip grip Icon ratchet wrench and its bolt. We don't see the teeth marks in this because it does not have the anti-slip grip teeth like the regular combination wrench. It's got a little bit of different design on the open end. Looks more reminiscent of I think Matco's anti-slip grips and Max knuckle savers are kind of this design, far less teeth. But no damage that I can see on this wrench from this test. And moving over to the King of the Hill, my bias, of course, being a former Snap-on dealer and owning lots of Snap-on tools. Teeth marks are not as prominent, and the fastener is not as deformed or damaged. The Flank Drive Plus wrench bit in and made short work of snapping the head off. Took more effort on the Icon wrenches to get that bite and to get it to shear off. And like I said, as you can see, our corners are basically straight. We've got far less damage on the fastener, and it's less deformed. Now we'll look at the end of the Flank Drive Plus wrench. As you see, there is no damage. Let me get the light adjusted a little better, or try to. So no damage on those Flank Drive Plus teeth, thanks to Snap-on's heat treating and hardening of these wrenches. Can't even tell the wrench was on a fastener at all. So as far as I'm concerned, Snap-on wins hands down on this test. One, because it made the shortest work of grabbing in and snapping off the fastener. Two, it did not deform or damage the fastener near as badly as the anti-slip grip Icon, and it did not slip at all where the Icon did slip, and the Icon itself was damaged in this test. So I know this is absolutely not a real world test. This is not dealing with partially damaged fasteners. This is not dealing with old fasteners. This is not dealing with fasteners that have been over torqued or previously damaged. These are all brand new fasteners, fresh out of the bag, sealed up for testing purposes under controlled conditions. I've been using Snap-on Flank Drive Plus years, nearly every day, professionally for the last, I don't know, 8-9 years, give or take, the time that I was an actual Snap-on dealer and not turning wrenches full time. And I've only been using the Icon wrenches for right about a month now, because as you saw in the other videos, I took my Snap-on tools home, replaced them with my Icon wrenches. Then I've only been using the Icon hand tools every day for the last month to get a more realistic long-term test in of how they perform day in and day out, and with a little bit of age on them, which I'll have a video coming out later reviewing what I found pros and cons of the Icon hand tools thus far. But that said, like I said, Snap-on won this one. But for the price difference, did it really? Because the Flank Drive Plus Snap-on 10-piece metric set, if I recall correctly, is in the $500 neighborhood at the time of filming this video. Icon anti-slip grip wrench set is 99 bucks. The anti-slip grip wrench set goes from 6 to 19. The Snap-on set's 10 to 19. So you're getting more wrenches with the Icon set for a fifth the price. Lifetime warranty on both. Snap-on, you either got to send it to Snap-on or hunt down a Snap-on truck if one does not come see you at your place of work. Icon wrench, you just walk into your Harbor Freight and swap it out. So, if you're turning wrenches every day, 10 to 12 hours a day, 5 to 7 days a week, what are you going to buy? Buy the Snap-on. It's going to last you much longer, day in and day out, heavy use, heavy abuse. It's worth the money to invest in the Snap-on when you're making a living with it. Average consumer, DIYers, weekend warriors, you know, those guys, the Icon set will do everything you need it to do as far as I can tell. And if you have any issue with it, all you got to do is go down to your local Harbor Freight store. So different tools for different things. It's not everyone needs the Snap-on because it's the best and it's Snap-on. If you use your tools one weekend a month or 2-3 times a year, there's no point in spending the money on the Snap-on. Buy the Harbor Freight Icon. If you are a tech earning your living with tools day in, day out, like I said, 8 to 12 hour days, invest in the Snap-on set. Professional grade tools are not a purchase, they're an investment. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.